It's half the fun of being here is turning your brain off. Trying to see who gets the reference. I obviously missed it.
I know. Poirot. Poirot always uses his little gray cells.
You would know.
Yes.
Isn't he Belgian?
Yes, he is. A Belgian refugee from World War I.
Oh. I know a little about him just from, like, you watching the show with me around when I was younger.
One of Agatha Christie's characters. At least I assume that's who you're talking about, Gary.
Is he the one that did, like, Murder on the Orient Express?
Yes. Agatha Christie's two most famous detectives were Poirot and Miss Marple. Although she did have others.
Is that also Murder on the Nile, or was that somebody else?
Death on the Nile, yeah.
Death on the Nile. That was also Poirot?
Not sure, actually. Was that Poirot or Miss Marple? I think it was Poirot, yeah.
But it was Agatha Christie, at least.
Yeah, definitely.
I was never really into mystery all that much. I don't know why. Never got into it.
I think I've got all of the Poirot and Miss Marple books, and I've got all of the series from England. Gosh, what is David, what is this? Suchet. David Suchet. All of those DVDs, and I think I've got all of the Miss Marples as well. The early ones. They've been redone. In fact, they've been redone over and over and over again. And like David Suchet will always be the penultimate Poirot, as far as I'm concerned. Jeremy Brett will be the penultimate Sherlock Holmes.
Those are the ones from the 90s shows, right?
80s, 90s, yeah. I loved those shows. still like watching British mysteries. I watch, things like Father Brown and that type of thing. I get BritBox, and I have access to Acorn, which are both British streaming
Nice.
companies, I guess.
I guess. Best Doctor Who? Never watched Doctor Who.
I watched Doctor Who very sparsely in the first series years and years ago, and didn't like it. So it's probably gotten better since. I will admit that when I was in, I think it was middle school, I was hooked on a series called Dark Shadows, which was a soap opera starring vampires and witches.
Interesting. So you were into Twilight before Twilight was cool, Mom.
Well, you might say I was goth before goth was even a thing.
Mom was goth? What?
I was into all kinds of supernatural stuff at the time.
Hey, 70%. Wow.
Not too bad.
We're moving right along. The one thing I remember the most from those 90s mystery shows was the weird intro.
Oh yeah.
I remember a while back I looked them up until I found the one that I remembered, because they had like 3 or 4 different ones as years went by. But I was all like, yeah, this is what I remember. Look how weird this is. Both weird and cool at the same time. It's very, very interesting artwork.
I can't remember the name of the artist, but it was based on a series of political cartoons that were drawn that way, if I remember right.
Yeah, apparently he was like a well-known cartoonist of some sort.
Mm-hmm. Can't think of his name right at the moment. I think he was a cartoonist for the New Yorker magazine. I wish he'd quit changing nozzles on me.
You keep changing nozzles?
Yeah, I'm hitting something. that I'm not even aware of hitting.
I went through a bunch of buttons and couldn't find it, so I don't know.
Well, it may be a right click, left click, or something like that. I don't know.
Possible. %. Okay. Well, that's weird.
That's weird.
In the Superman comic books during World War II, the reason Clark Kent wasn't drafted when he went into the exam, he accidentally read the eye chart in the next room over and was declared legally blind.
I don't doubt it a bit. Think of how much shorter the war could have been.
I was never a fan of Superman. I always found him kind of boring.
Well, yeah, because you had all the others to compare him to, see.
What do you mean?
Well, so many of the other superheroes were just more interesting. Shoot, I'll have to admit Underdog was even more interesting.
I think the main reason I didn't like Superman is it never felt like too big of a threat. Like nothing Superman ever dealt with felt like it was life or death for him. Because he's Superman.
Yeah.
And every time I say that, there's Superman people coming out that are like, well, Superman died. because of this, that, and the other. And I'm all like, but you don't get the point. For a long time, Superman didn't have any like competition at all.
Yeah, the only thing that could take him out was kryptonite.
Yeah, and that almost never showed up. Underdog was amazing, so was El Kabong. Who that is?
I don't remember El Kabong. I do remember Danger Mouse.
So do I.
I've still got those on DVD.
Sometimes I'll find myself humming the Danger Mouse theme song, and I haven't watched that in 30 years.
I know. It was just so catchy.
And his sidekick, Penfold.
Yes. And they lived in a post box.
El Kabong is Zorro but a horse. Oh, okay. You prefer anti-heroes? I tend to prefer anti-heroes as well, generally speaking. They seem more interesting to me. Are you part of my Discord? I have no idea. You can check pretty easily though. !Discord and tell it you want to join. And it'll tell you if you're already in the server or not. I know because I have to test my own links. Every time I click on one of my own links, it's all like, you're already in this Discord. I'm like, I know. I created it. Thank you. If I wasn't, I would be.
It's my Discord.
Like, you have joined this Discord. I'm like, how? How did I do that? Why? What's wrong? Now I'm scared. Okay. Oh, the show was actually called Quick Draw McGraw.
Oh, I remember Quick Draw McGraw. Yeah.
His his catchphrase was El Kabong. Oh, okay.
He was a white horse that wore a gun belt and a cowboy hat.
Hi, thank you, Cappy.
You're welcome.
You okay? Apparently, there's dirt in between all the track links.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of it back here. There we go.
That track's done.
Too many angles. %.
All right, so now we're looking at Hunter Killer Missile Launcher, which is up top. Engine fuel induction cover. Track armor hatch.
Ah. How'd you get up there?
I jumped from the scaffolding.
Our footsteps are so loud and heavy.
Let's see. Engine fuel induction cover. Armor tracks, toe rings, skid plate. Toe rings, I think, are back here.
Okay.
Engine fuel induction cover.
Track armor hatches?
I know where that is.
Track armor. Inner track armor.
Fuel
Got that
induction plate.
engine.
Right. Who's funnier, Bugs Bunny or Tom and Jerry? I would say Tom and Jerry, personally.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny has more iconic cartoons, but I think more averagely consistent is Tom and Jerry.
What struck me as strange about Tom and Jerry was sometimes they were mortal enemies and sometimes they were the best of friends.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense to childhood me.
Who's more iconic, Bugs Bunny or Mickey? For me, it's Bugs Bunny.
Oh, yeah. To me, Mickey Mouse was just a mouse.
Yeah, it didn't seem special.
I always thought Donald Duck was more interesting than Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. Goofy was my go-to in that group.
Speedy Gonzales, hands down.
Oh yeah, 100%. Speedy Gonzales, best mouse. It's not even a competition.
So who is your favorite Looney Tunes character?
I would need a list of Looney Tunes characters.
Yeah, I had about 4 or 5 that I really enjoyed.
There's so many characters I don't know are Looney Tunes or not.
Yeah. I liked Pepe Le Pew.
I remember when a couple years back they were trying to like clean up some of the uncomfortableness with some of the Looney Tunes cartoons, like Pepe Le Pew being a horn dog and stuff, and they were trying to be all like, we're sorry about that, blah blah blah, we're gonna go back and like change his character so he's not like that. And the whole like Mexican community came out and said, we swear to God, if you change Speedy Gonzalez, we will hate you forever. Like, don't you dare change Speedy Gonzalez.
Does anybody remember the Frito Bandito?
I don't.
He was the Fritos spokesman for years. And then they did away with him because it wasn't culturally acceptable anymore to portray him as a Mexican bandit. Yeah, I liked Marvin the Martian as well. And the Tasmanian Devil.
Marvin the Martian's one of Cappy's favorites, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. She liked Gossamer. I like, one of my favorites were the vulture mom and the vulture baby. I forget what their names were. They have actual names, but it was the one where it was always like, no, 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 no.
Yeah, I remember that one.
The mom would always try to get the kid to do something. And, no, 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 no. Oh, good lord. I jumped up. I was like, we're getting close. And then I jumped up top and I'm like, I don't know how we're at 90%. Disgusting up here, Mom. My finger over there. Run low on things to clean. got some stuff in there. Come jump on this hand. All right, let's take a look here. Foot joints. Upper leg pistons. Upper leg piston. Hey!
That one wasn't too hard.
No, it was pretty good. Next. I'll jump on top again.
You like to be on top, don't you?
Makes the most sense.
Oh, my arm's killing me.
Oh
Give it a
no.
rest.
Yeah, take a break.
Let me tell you, osteoarthritis sucks.
Yikes. Have I ever played House Flipper? Oh, once or twice. You just love when you can tell someone in chat is new.
Yeah.
Have I played the second one? Yes. Obviously haven't played the second one nearly as much as the first, but I'm kind of waiting for some more patches to come out for more furniture and stuff, but so far I'm very happy with it.
I like the mechanic simulator.
Oh, Car Mechanic Sim?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's good too. Hopefully they'll come out with a new one soon. But yeah, how many hours do I have in House Simulator? Or House Flipper? House Flipper 1, 132 hours. Like, why? There we go. Not a lot compared to most people, but
Enough to be well versed.
yeah, yeah.
I tried House Flipper, just never could really get into it.
That's fair.
I'm still having trouble with this latest game that I've started, Paleo Pines.
Oh yeah?
I just can't seem to get the hang of some of the mechanics of it. I think it's probably I just need more practice at it. But meanwhile, it's frustrating.
Yeah, I know that feeling. You have Arc well over 2,000 hours? Oh, I'm sure. SnowRunner's probably like working its way towards my most played.
Well, at least recently.
Yeah, I haven't played it as much as I used to, but it's getting up
Got
there.
quite a bit in 7 Days to Die too.
Yeah, not as much as you.
No, but Alpha 22 is going to be coming out soon
Okay.
with significant changes to some of the character models. It's getting a lot of hype right now. discovered you could actually go underneath this thing. Hey, you can play 7 Days to Die by turning off the zombies and just get used to the mechanics of it. And then you turn the zombies on however many as you want. It's infinitely adjustable. But the best thing I could suggest if you want to try it is watch some other people play it first. That helps tremendously. And I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about some of the really big experts. People like Guns, Nerds, and Steel. He's excellent at it. But I've been playing 7 Days for, what, a couple of years now? 2 or 3 years?
I think you've been playing longer than that.
Could be. Long time.
I think the last time you looked, you had like 2,000 hours into it or something.
But I started out with no zombies and played it that way for probably 6 or 8 months before I even turned the zombies on, just so that I could get used to how everything worked.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm stuck.
Okay, don't stop.
There we go.
Yeah, so you got it.
I don't know, I was caught on something. But I think that's one of the reasons why 7 Days to Die has stayed as popular as it has, is that it's infinitely variable. You can make it whatever you want it to be. You could do it just as a building game, do nothing but hunt zombies. Yeah, Neebs is good, but Neebs and his crowd play it a lot differently than most people play it. They play it as a storyline. I like watching them. There's a guy from Argentina, Chile, who plays it, and he invents a whole fictional story for the whole game. So his are very entertaining to watch, but oh my. There is a lot of dirt. Yeah, I miss Thick as well. I've got his flag on my current location. That was a sad thing. Hasn't been that long ago that Matt and I were doing Saturday 7 Days to Die streams.
Yeah.
And we'll probably go back to it eventually, maybe when Alpha 22 comes out or something. But if I can play that, anybody can play it. Because I'm one of these people who couldn't even play Super Mario Brothers. I just don't have the hand-eye coordination.
That game is hard. What? 7 days? Not bad.
So many little tiny dots. Good grief.
Yeah.
Yeah, Super Mario, I never could get the hang of it. When Matt and his brother were little kids, they were playing that, just really having fun with it, and I could not get the hang of it. getting there.
Slowly but surely.
There's something down there under that lower barrel. Right in there. Right in there. Okay, I don't see it anymore.
I'm Commander Shepard, and AwesomeMattG is my favorite streamer on Twitch.
Lucid, what's up, dude? How are you, man? Yeah, you've been busy at work. Get that. Just got home. Until I'm told otherwise, I will assume that the phrase "home" has not changed yet. Texas home, not Canada home. Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, goodness. Underneath. We've got the track underneath.
I think so too. Okay, we're getting close. 99, man. Only a few things left.
Well, shoot. There's a spot that I can't seem to get to. Dang it. You up top?
Yeah.
Come to the forward end when you can. See this gun right here?
Yeah.
Down to the side of it, right in there. Good. Thank you. I'm trying to get that. $99.
Okay. What are we looking at here?
Right in there.
Oh, yeah, you just got the one I was going to say. Stowed rods. Smoke launcher, spare track wheel. Okay. Smoke launcher.
Okay, I am not seeing anything now.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute.
Stowed rods.
What is that?
Front melta guns. Main turret armor. It's stowed
Exhaust
rods.
tailpipes.
Okay, got the stowed rods. Main turret armor. Oh, you got that. Exhaust tailpipes.
Yay! We did it!
Woo! Right, what's next? Well, this is going to be interesting.
Oh, man. Ha ha ha! Alright, changing nozzle.